Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, then hi, my name is Ananya, and in today's video, I will be showing you guys how I got these full pouty lips. This is an alternate for this whole lip filler thing, just to make your lips look full and juicy and plump. And there is a technique to this madness, so I can't wait to share it with you guys. I have split this tutorial into 4 parts, so it's a lot easier for you. And the first part is the prepping aspect of it, then it's the highlight and contour, and then we're going to be lining our lips, and then it's the actual lipstick. If you guys like the way that this turned out, then make sure to hit that subscribe button down below, and don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Also hit that notification bell so you can be updated on when I post my next video. Without any further ado, let's get right into it. Okay, so the first step in this process is prepping your lips beforehand, and that includes exfoliating and moisturizing. I feel like so many videos talk about this, but it is very important that you are getting all the blood just gushing in your lips to give it that pouty fullness, I guess. And what you can do is you can use a toothbrush to just exfoliate, or you can use a lip scrub. There are many different types of lip scrubs out there. I know that for the drugstore, the Birds and Beats one is really good, and the Bite Beauty, if you're looking for something more high-end, is also really good. And if you really don't want to spend any money on it, you could just use some sugar and honey and just use that as a scrub as well. So the next part of prepping is moisturizing. So I really recommend sleeping with a lip mask or with a heavy lip balm, so when you wake up in the morning, your lips are just like creaseless and smooth and just soft and plump. And what I use on like a regular daily basis is the Laneige Sleeping Lip Mask. And if you don't want to buy something like this, there's also the Tatcha one that's really good. And if you're not looking to buy anything expensive, you can literally just use Vaseline, put it on, like lather it, sleep with it, and wake up, and you will have soft, plumpy lips. Okay, so to moisturize today, I have used the Laneige Sleeping Lip Mask. So as you can see, this is the before, where my lips are just normal, they're not plumpy, they don't look as full. Okay, so step number 2 is contouring and highlighting. And I know usually people just jump into the lip liner, but this is so important in really giving more dimension to your lips. So you can use any bronzer contour shade that you have, and I'm going to be using the Morphe Y18 brush, and then I'm also just going to be using my Charlotte Tilbury bronzer, airbrush bronzer. Okay, so I'm going to be taking this brush, and if you see this shadow right over here, I'm going to be just accentuating that shadow right over here. And I'm gonna go right in between my Cupid's bow just to make this stand out more and just make it poutier. Once you do this step, you're definitely gonna have to blend it out either with a clean brush or with your leftover foundation brush, and just pat it in. We're going to come to the highlight at the very, very end. So now I just want to do the liner part, which is the 3rd step. So for my liner today, I'm going to be using the MAC Cork Lip Liner. And just because this is the perfect lip liner that adds that kind of contour, and since I'm going to be using a nude shade, this is like the perfect contrast that goes with it. For your lip liner, you want to make sure that you're going a couple shades darker, about 2 to 3 shades darker works perfectly, just because it makes that blending and that ombre effect a lot better, which obviously is going to help accentuate the poutiness of the lips. So the most important step when it comes to lip lining is exactly how you're going to follow your lips. So the number one most important thing that you're gonna remember is that it has to look realistic and you don't wanna overdo it too much. So it's very important that you stay true to your line towards the edges and accentuate only the top. So overline the top and the bottom, and everywhere else you want to stay true to your lips. So I'm gonna first start off in the middle, and then I'm going to slowly connect the overline to the actual line of my lips. So as you can see, I overdrew it slightly. So I'm gonna do the same thing on the bottom, where I'm gonna start off at my lips and then I'm gonna overdraw just right under my lip. So this is just an extra step that you can do. If you're really kind of going all glam, this is just something that you can do, is just draw the lines on your lips. So I usually go from here to here and I make this cross right over here. But that's just because it's easier for me to line that way. But then you can also add a line over here. You can add lines like this, so you are kind of just leading attention towards the inner part, and that's more pouty. And it just really gives more of that light and dark shadows. For my lipstick, I'm going to be using the Dose of Colors Knock on Wood lipstick. This is like the perfect nude shade for me, especially that matches this lip liner. And one of the biggest things that you want to focus on is really sticking to a matte lipstick when it comes to overlining your lips and just making it look full and big, because glossy lips hits that line right over here where you know that you've overdrawn it, and you don't want to do that. So when you're using something that doesn't attract any light or no light reflects off of it, it's more subtle. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm just going to be filling in the gaps and just slowly blending it out towards the liner. And I don't want to cover the liner up completely, so we're gonna make it an ombre effect. Just to review the steps one more time, first step is the prepping, which means exfoliating and moisturizing, because that's really the base of anything that we put on top. And then it's the contouring and adding this light and the dark shades together. So as you can see, we added the contours underneath the lips and just towards the outside. We also added that shadow in between our cupid's bow, and we highlighted right over here. You can also highlight your lips if you are going for that type of look, or if you're using any type of gloss at the center of your lips right over here, which a lot of people do, so you're not really accentuating this part. Wherever you overline, you're just adding it to the center. That also kind of counts as a highlight. The third step is lining your lips, which is probably the most important part, because that is kind of where all the work is done. You want to stay close towards the center when it comes to the outside and overline just over the middle. And last but not least, the lipstick. You want to make sure that your lipstick is 2 to 3 shades lighter than your lip liner, so it's really giving that ombre effect. So this is how the final look turned out. The lips, as you can see, there is poutiness, it's plump, and it looks really, really full, and it's just all makeup. That's it for today's video, you guys. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, then don't forget to hit that like button down below. Also, don't forget to leave a comment down below if there's anything specific that you want me to do a video on. But I hope you guys stay safe and stay healthy, and I will see you guys next week.